Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to talk about SafeYields.io or SafeYields DAO. I will introduce you to the project and I will show you what the project is about the tokenomics from the Say token, and at the end I will show you a way how you can get the tokens with a 20% discount right now. Let's go. So first of all, what is SafeYields? SafeYields is a decentralized ecosystem for AI-driven trading and DeFi strategies. And I would say that we go to check out their pitch deck because this has like the most information that I think are useful for us. So if we are opening the pitch deck, we can see that it has 32 pages. So we're going to go through some of them. I will focus on some slides so that you have all the important information that you need to know, which are very important for you as a crypto investor who wants to know more about SafeYields. So SafeYields is a decentralized ecosystem for AI-driven trading and DeFi strategies, founded by Philippe Leonor. He's a founder and core contributor because as of now, until recently, he has funded the whole project by himself. How do I know that? Because I did an AMA session with him on November 20th, which you can find on the Peakdefi Twitter channel or Peakdefi X channel. The AMA session lasted 34 minutes and he gave a lot of insights into SafeYields as well. So also the information about his crypto history, where he said he started with crypto in 2016. He has seen a lot of struggles over the last recent years, and that's why he started to fund SafeYields, because he wanted to do it better compared to all the competitors and other projects that are trying to do the same. So their vision is that they want to enable AI trading and DeFi strategies accessible to the masses. So there's a very good quote that fits perfectly here. We are here entering the era where computers will trade against computers and humans are being pushed to the side. And that's exactly what we have seen over the last 2 years with ChatGPT and all the other AI platforms and the AI protocols. So I think that this quote fits really good to their vision and their project. So what is the problem that Philippe was facing over the last couple of years, or what he has seen? For example, in 2022, around 650 billion US dollars were lost by retail investors. And that's like with the crypto market. And retail investors are the most important because they're the most enthusiastic. They're the ones who share their crypto stories and journeys on social media. They're what makes crypto mainstream. Of course, there's institutions and stuff like that. But like the retail investors are like the most important ones, I think, for crypto, because they are sharing everything and they're like keeping up a momentum and a hype. And they have lost 650 billion in 2022 alone. And that is because of the lack of time and the technical knowledge. Then also they were outperformed by professional and robots. And sometimes the DeFi space had overcomplicated UI interfaces, which then resulted in a loss for their investors as well. And that's where SafeYields want to jump in, where they want to pitch in and make it more easier, because they have a solution, and their solution is Emma AI. Emma AI is here to give you an edge. So they want to give you a chance with the crypto and DeFi market as a single user. So Emma AI is capable of generating and executing portfolios tailored to the user's risk, appetite, and market trends through an easy to use conversational interface. So they are trading like different assets, just like crypto or fiat. And then they have different strategies, which we come later to again, which are concentrated liquidity, looping, delta neutral, and arbitrage. And that's what they're focusing with MII. So MII is kind of like a ChatGPT, but more as a chatbot where it tailors your crypto portfolio, for example. So here, chat with Emma and build a portfolio tailored for you. So here, they give you like a phrase with the current market situation. You can say, can I withdraw my funds at any time? And then absolutely, you have the flexibility. And then, yes, I would like to see the structure or strategy. And then they will give you like more information about how to exactly execute it with one click. So that's like very, very good as well. So their main goal is that you can build your personal portfolio with just one click. And that's like the main goal of SafeYields and MII. So here's like the answer. If you say here, yes, please, then this would be the answer. So great choice. I've put together a balanced portfolio for you, prioritizing liquidity while incorporating some strategies with volatile assets for long-term growth potential. So then they have here the projected RPR, the portfolio weight, and the weighted RPR. So here they compare them with other strategies, for example here, or here's like the yield farming strategy, and then this like with these liquidity providing strategies, and then they have other strategies as well. So this is like one part what Emma can show you exactly like what pairs you should use, or you should like put the liquidity in, and then you can stake them, you can get the detailed portfolio information, and this is everything that will Emma provide for you, because Emma's analyzing the markets all the time. So Emma and I had been like launching a beta version, or had like an open beta, and here are the stats for Emma and I in 2023. And here you could see that Emma versus holding, just compared to like Bitcoin, Ethereum holding, was up 49%. Then the Emma position was 74%, and the hold initial deposit was 25%. So they did like a very good increase as well with the deposits, and then with the trading as well. APR of 46%, a maximum drawdown of 5.5, and a Sharpe ratio of 4.1, which are really good numbers, I think, compared over a whole year. So these are some of the stats that they provide with us here. Beta users had early access to the Emma AI technology, and this is like with the percentages for the crypto hedge fund performance, and then the Emma AI portfolio performance. So here you can see the crypto hedge fund, which made like 15.2% on average, and then the Emma AI made 28.9%. But of course, not always, not all the time, but in average it was 28.9%. And Felipe, he showed me a track record of their trading algorithm for the last 4 years, but I cannot share this online with you, but they have a track record for the last 4 years. So this is just from 2023, what we see here. And this is like the main goal, like the different trading strategies, the different DeFi strategies, but I will come back later to that as well again. And now we're going to talk about the SAY tokens a little bit, because the SAY tokens are very special because you can get them right now with a very good discount. I will show you that in a second. So if you want a piece of the action, buy SAY. So you can stake SAY tokens, and then you get access to the governance power over SafeYields. You can get revenue shares from protocol generated fees, and you get early access to the Emma AI. And if you stake the SAY tokens, then you also get like a big revenue shares, what I said here, but also with the tokenomics. So the staking emissions are up 55% of the tokens, and then there are some tokens for the team operations, core contributors, future liquidity, early round investors, and IDO. And you have the chance to join us in an earlier investors round with only 10% of the tokens available here. So this is something that you can get in a second. And here you have the numbers written down again. So here are the team operators, core contributors, future liquidity, early round. You can see all the numbers here, of course. And here, this is important. Limited 2 million tokens at $1 for early investors. Launch price at $1.10 with deep liquidity. And now I'm going to show you something special. Launchpad.peakdefi.com, which is our very own launchpad. And we are doing a private sale of SafeYields right now with a very small allocation, only of $30,000 US. And you have 4 days left to whitelist yourself for the sale. And here, you see the price already. You can get SAY tokens for $0.8, which is cheaper. Which is cheaper than the current pre-sale for early investors that they offer on their website. So they offer the pre-sale for $1 per token, and you can get SAY tokens for 80 cents per token right now if you whitelist yourself for the sale on our Peakdefi Launchpad. The whitelisting is open for 4 days and 5 hours. All you have to do is stake some Peak token, or you don't have to, but you get a bigger allocation. Stake some Peak token, do the KYC, get whitelisted, and then in a few days on November 28th, you can start buying the tokens here on our platform. And once the TGE happens, you get the same vesting terms as all the other investors, just that you got a way better price for that. So yeah, we offer it for 80 cents, and you can get it with a 20% discount on Peakdefi right now. If the whitelisting closes, then you cannot get access to the tokens anymore, so you better do it now. So if we go back to the tokenomics and the SAY token, why should you get SAY tokens? Very important question. The Emma AI, they have a performance fee. They have a 30% performance fee. So whenever users use MAI, they have a 30% performance fee. And this performance fee is split up into different sections. So some of the revenue, I think it was 60% of the 30%, will go to revenue share for stakers in form of the SAY tokens. And then also it will give you some governance power as well, what I said earlier. But yeah, 60% of the 30% will go to the revenue share. And then I think 30% of the 30%, so around 10% of the performance fees, will go back to a buyback and burn. And this is, I think, very, very important, because as long as MAI is active, as long as MAI is live on the market and people are using it, there will be a performance fee. There will be fees generated, and those fees will always be used for a buyback and burn. So the token will naturally deflation itself over the next couple of years, because they will always constantly buy back and burn the tokens whenever there's a performance fee being generated. So as long as a MAI is live and people are using it, there will be buyback, and this will keep the price steady or maybe even increase the price in the future. We will see. But this is like an automatic buyback and burn, which is set up for life for this project. I think that's very important for the SAY tokens, and that's why I think compared with a 20% discount from Peakdefi Launchpad, if you combine this with the performance fee and buyback and burn, then I think you can get a pretty good deal of the SAY tokens right now. Also, what are the SAY tokens are getting when you stake it in the future? So here's the RPA from Safe Staker bought at $1. So these are like some percentages that they show you if they reach a certain level of TVL. And then also what their community says about them on about the open beta. So this you can read for yourself. Here, your traction with MVP in 8 months since launch. So they raised some 80,000 US dollars in assets under management organically. Then they have some wallets. They have also done like the active Twitter followers, like 3.4 thousand that they generated organically with the open beta, and now it's being more and more with all the promotions and the IDO coming up. And yeah, they have like a huge market that they want to chip in. So there's like a huge possibility for you for users actively using MAI and getting a huge profit as well. And if they compare themselves with the other companies out there, so you have like technology driven efficiency or less efficient, and then hard of access or ease of access, because it's like maybe only for professionals, only for institutions and stuff like that. And here for the crypto investors, you have a lot of staking services, you have copy trading, you have professional traders, you have banks, and then you have SafeYields, which give you an ease of access, but also technology driven efficiency. So they are kind of like unique here in this position as well. And what I think is also very nice is they have like a very honest market opportunity here with where they put their MAI against their competitors. So here we see SafeYields DAO right here, and then we see OneClick Crypto, and OneClick Crypto is, for example, the biggest competitor to SafeYields. And here you can see that they have a better Sharpe ratio and a little drawdown, because they had like 18.1% maximum drawdown. They only had 5.5. Also, they are decentralized and OneClick Crypto is not. So like, since OneClick Crypto is their biggest competitor, I think they have it here. And also Felipe said that they have been using like all the other different platforms here as an inspiration to make SafeYields DAO and MI more easier to use, to increase the usability compared to the other platforms as well. And of course, they have like the raw numbers here that are also a little bit better. So I think that SafeYields is in a very good position to become a very successful project in the long term. So yeah, our community, the community is growing. They are doing video tutorials on TikTok, YouTube, of course, and KOLs are doing this as well, just like we do right now. And here we have the roadmap as the last information. So in Q3, Q4 right now, they want to go live with the MAI, with the smart contracts, and then with the platform. Then at the end of the year, they want to push for the DAO forum, and then they want to start with the different strategies, the arbitrage automation, the data neutral automation, the audits, and also they want to integrate RAMP, the fiat to crypto network, and then next at the end of the quarter, beginning to next year, they want to start with the MAI portfolio generation, GPT like chat, and the mobile app, and then also the next year they want to have the multi-chain integration. Sorry about that. Next year they want to have the multi-chain integration. I was just confused with the Q1, Q3 numbers. So yeah, they have a good roadmap ahead, and they said like Philippe, he told me that they want to start with the trading or with the MAI now in December, and once they go live with the MAI, the revenues will be accumulated, and then the TGE is going to happen in January, maybe February next year for the tokens. And if our users buy the tokens on our Peakdefi launchpad for the very good price, and the TGE is a little bit delayed, it does not matter, because our community can still access MAI with the early access, because they have bought the tokens right here. And also our users will get a revenue share from the MAI, which is live then in December and January already, even though when the TGE hasn't happened yet. So yeah, they show the core contributors here, like the different team. I don't want to go through all the team members here. And also they have some FAQs again, if you have some questions left. For example, here, which products does the SafeYields ecosystem have to offer? So they have then here their products again, the MAI, and then also the staking, like for their tokens and for the trading and portfolio. And here they show you again how they wanna like how the MAI works, and how it thinks about the different strategies, and how it validates millions of different strategies across the crypto market. So whenever there's a new strategy, it will check the actual strategies. If it's an outside strategy, it will go away. If it's a strategy that's still working, it will check for the best strategies for the portfolios, and then MAI will sort it out again. And then also it will show and check for the different strategies here as well. So this is like a very good view of the different strategies and how MAI works. You can read all that here as well. And here's this like a long-term over the last 4 years, so the track record, which I just told you about earlier, that they have a 4 years track record. So here's like kind of the performance that they show about the track record that they can prove to some investors. If you would, I think if you sign an NDA, then they will show it to you as well. And then here they have a preset versus AI powered and learning. So here you can see the different strategies as well, how Bitcoin performed, the preset strategies without AI, and then MAI actual performance on a 40-day period. You can see the better numbers here as well. And then also concentrated liquidity for Arbitrum Ethereum outperformed holding by 3%. This is also where they did the rebalancing and stuff like that. So you can get a lot of information here on the pitch deck if you want to learn more about the strategies as well. I think 18 minutes is a long video. I've talked enough about this project. If you have any questions left, read the white paper, ask them down below in the comment section, and maybe even Philippe will answer to them. If not, have a good night. Bye bye.